Hi Taurus, Sun, Moon, and Ascendant. This is Dane, and I'm going to be doing your April 14th to the 19th, 2025 reading for you. Now I ask if this reading resonates with you, don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. It helps me out tremendously, so thank you so very much for doing so. And if you're interested in a private reading, a private personalized meditation, a healing, or a gift card, check out my websites, danehartguidedmessages.com and daneharttarot.com. They're listed in the description box below. Now, before we begin this reading, let us clear the energy space, raising our own energy vibration and releasing any negativity. This cleanse and meditation will be accompanied by a loud sound. So if you are sound sensitive, mute the reading, let the healing energy wash over you, and unmute it when you see me pick up the singing bowl. So let's take a nice deep breath in. Exhaling. Oh, that just felt good. Exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. Releasing all negativity from the body like storm clouds, letting yourself feel calm, centered, and at peace as we enter into this safe and loving space. All right, Taurus, let us see what's going on for this week. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels and spirit guides. Angels and spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly. Ooh, 2 bonus cards. Lucky you. It's very nice. Okay, so let's see here. Let's see what Spirit has to say at the very center of everything, the current situation. This is the 3 of Wands for this week. And that's really cool because you're going to see doors open. You're going to see like, oh, I can do this. Or, oh, I can go this way. Or, oh, wow, I didn't expect that person to call me back or, ask me that question or give me that opportunity. So that's going to be really cool. It can also be really small. Like for a lot of Taurians who are listening, it's going to be big. It's going to be something where you're like, oh, that's awesome. But for others who are like, it's not going to happen like that. It's going to be small. It's going to be gentle. But it's going to it's like taking you on a different course. It's like changing the rudder of the ship. And it's like, it's sailing you in a different direction that you'll see down the road, like it starts to open up doors for you. It's like, oh, wow, look at that, and look at that, and look at that. And it's like, wow, that is really cool. Now, the challenge is patience. This is also Sagittarius energy. This is temperance, balance, patience. I think that is so funny because my mom is a Taurus and she always says the P word, which is patience. So you can be having difficulty being patient. It will take time. It will take patience. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get angry. You're going to be like, it needs to happen right now. Like this nonsense needs to stop. Things just need to start progressing forward. And Spirit's like, have patience and believe. Have patience and believe because you're heading there. Now, Sagittarius energy is actually going to be a really good time for you, November 22nd to December 21st. So just be aware of that. But being patient within yourself and know that it takes time to build. It takes time to create what it is that you want. Sagittarius is also ruled by Jupiter. So greatness is on the horizon. And we can also be having a bit of difficulty accepting that greatness, accepting the blessings that are coming our way. We can be like, I'm not worthy, or, oh, no, give it to somebody else, let us take care of everybody else. I can suffer, I can sacrifice. Why do you have to? Don't do that. It moves us then to where we need to focus. And this is the 2 of Swords. We're being very stubborn. The 2 of Swords is like, there's a new opportunity opening to us. We're going to see things in a different light, in a different way. But we're still thinking it can be A or it could be B. It could be this or it could be that. And Spirit's like, why are you limiting yourself? Stop limiting yourself. But our mind is limiting ourselves. So just be aware. It's like, you know what? No limitations. Don't know how it's going to happen. Every day, new adventure. Kind of have the blueprint of what's going to happen, like how it's going to go about as days fall into patterns, right? But anything can happen, and I'm totally open to it. And that's going to be a really good thing, and that's going to be a really powerful thing for us. But again, we can get really stubborn and really like, no, it has to be like this. What is moving away is the Knight of Cups. So it's moving forward simply trusting, like you've trusted your gut, you've trusted your heart, you've listened to this intuition. Or you could have somebody who is very heart-centered, who's like, okay, we need to move forward this way. And now you're going to see either that person's guidance kind of moving away, or you're going to say like, okay, you got there. Like, okay, you got there. And the way spirit talks, or the way that you're guided, is going to change. And you can feel like, wait. Like my spirit guides, my angels, they talk to me just like this. And now they're choosing a different modality. Not cool. I don't like it. But they're going to start communicating to you in a different way. But it's going to be something where like, oh, okay, I get up, I get this conversation. Like I pick up where we left off, is what I'm getting. So just being aware of that is going to be super important. There is also somebody who is very, okay, I laughed because it's funny. Spirit's read a bit of a Romeo, like somebody who's a bit of a Romeo, a bit of a bit of a playboy, playgirl, like, let's do this, let's do that, let's just have fun type of thing. And they're like, I'm just following my heart. I'm a free spirit. But they're not really. They're not really a free spirit. They're just kind of running away from things. So just be mindful about that. You're looking at that, and like the frustration of that person is leaving. It's like, oh, okay. Either they're growing up or they're just leaving you alone, which is going to be really great. Ooh, your strength is you. I love that for you. Your strength is the Hierophant. You are represented by the Hierophant in the major arcana, and your strength is you. It is your power. It is your tenacity. It is your determination. It's also your sense of like, you don't own me. It's that song, right? Does Diane Keaton sing it? I love Diane Keaton. It's like, you don't own me. I'm going to do my own thing. I'm going to walk my own path. I'm going to live my own life. I'm going to do my own thing. It's also, and people find this very funny with you, because I'm just seeing like, you're also very traditional, right? You like the traditional values, the traditional ways of doing things, right? You tend to incorporate them. What resonates with you, like you leave the rest behind. But you incorporate rather traditional things into your life, and yet you also have a very untraditional path. Like you have a very untraditional way of doing things. So that throws people off. They're like, oh, I can put you into this box. You do just this. And people like to put people into boxes. And Taurus, you frustrate people because you won't go into the box. You're like, no, thank you. Leave me alone. I'm doing my own thing. So just be aware of that. That's your greatest strength. But also people get really frustrated because they want to be able to define you the way that they can define other people. And they can't. It moves us then to our near future, the Queen of Swords. I love this for you. You're very clever. This week is going to be very much using your mind, using your voice, looking at things differently, taking in stories like through music, through books, through movies. But you're also going to be very attracted to people who are clever. They're just clever. They have a way with words. There's somebody who's older or who has a very old soul. And they tend to be, like, if you see here, she's wearing a mask. Like, the knight isn't wearing a mask, but the Queen of Swords is wearing a mask. And it's a very light mask. So she's thinly veiled, meaning you never know everything, right? This person keeps things to themselves. This is also going to be very good for you. Don't tell everybody everything. They don't need to know your business. I'm just seeing somebody say that. Don't tell them your business. Like, don't tell them your business. Like, don't pay them no mind. Be aware of this during this time. That's going to be important for you. So keep some secrets to yourself, not anything detrimental, right? But keep things to yourself, what you're building, what you're growing, the knowledge that you're accumulating, the way that you're looking at things differently. And you're also going to see that you're cutting down barriers. You're learning deeper truths. You're finding answers that you've been looking for. And you're also going to have this person who just kind of says things. And you're going to have people around you where they just say things. And it's like, oh my gosh, I was looking for that answer, that piece of the puzzle. Now it's fit in. Now I get it. Okay, let's move on. And it's going to be, it could be people that you're watching on media. You could be, people that you meet, in real life. And it's like these little things that most people think, oh, that's a throwaway statement. You're like, that's what I was looking for. So it's going to be very subtle, but it's going to be very powerful, and it helps you step into your power and into your voice. It moves us then to the advice for this time, and it's healing love. It's healing. It's going slowly. It's like, okay, everything doesn't have to be done instantaneously. And we do like things to be done instantaneously, even though we are represented by the slowest moving knight. So we do move slowly in things, but we like, when we've decided something, we want it to move quickly. So just be aware of that. With the Two of Cups, there's healing, beautiful love coming in. There's a harmony. There's a balance. There's a sense of settling things. It's like, oh, that's settled. And that makes you feel very good. It's like, oh, that's taken care of. And that's a weight off your shoulders. And then moves us into the environment for this week. And it's the Six of Pentacles. Like, some things are out of balance, and you're going to be calling it out. You're going to be calling out things that are out of balance, especially at work, or with things that you value as much as money coming forward. And you're also going to be really stating your worth, what you desire, how you're opening up to things. It's like, it's all about, this week is all about putting things into perspective and putting things into balance. It's also about creating and embracing your own freedom, your own independence. It moves us then to the hopes and the fears. And this is the Tower. We hope that things will change, right? We are afraid that it's going to be chaotic as it does change. So just be mindful about that. We've been through a lot of Tower times where things have been really intense, really powerful, really overwhelming. And here during this time, we're looking at things and we're like, is everything going to fall apart? No, it's not. But the change that comes is going to open up our mind to things in a different way. And it's not going to be as traumatic as the other Tower times that we've been through, as the Tower times that we've been through. And we're afraid that it will be. No, this change that's going to come in is going to be liberating. There's a liberation that's coming forward. It moves us then to the outcome, which is the Six of Wands. It's a celebration, it's success, it's prosperity. It's like, I've got this. And it's learning and it's embracing, celebrating yourself. It's moving yourself forward in tenacity and in beauty and in brilliance. It's like, I've got this. And I deserve to celebrate myself. I deserve to honor myself. I deserve to be respected. And it's no longer diminishing your light, diminishing the way that you want to move forward. It's no longer saying, oh, but I have to fit in, right? I have to make myself fit in. Now you're carving out a path for you. You're saying to yourself, this is where I need to be. This is who I am. Like it? Great. Don't like it? Also great. Still moving on. It brings us then to our bonus cards, which are the Page of Fire and the Ace of Pentacles. So the Page of Fire, the Page of Wands, is fire sign energy, Aries, Leo, Sagittarius. Okay? This is being a student of our passion. This is reconnecting with what inspires us, with what we're passionate about, with how we want to move forward, with what we're questioning. We're also looking for the truth of things, being like a little kid, asking a million questions, figuring things out. And the Ace of Pentacles is God's source spirit, however you see the divine, the universe, handing you a gift, Taurus, of wealth, prosperity, and success. It's like, how are you going to plant this gift? How are you going to plant this gift? How are you going to move this forward? Where is it that you want to be? And you're seeing yourself saying, what am I spending my time on? What do I want? And you're coming into focus with yourself. You're giving yourself a practical plan. Right? In the moon cards, because the moon card just came up, the Taurus, I think it's the full moon. It says your dreams need a practical plan. And you're saying that to yourself. You're saying, my dreams need a practical plan. And Spirit's saying, I'm saying that to myself. My dreams need a practical plan. My dreams need a practical plan. And it's like a mantra. It's like, how do I make this practical? How do I make this work for me? How do I move this forward? You have to be patient with yourself because you're going to see roads open up. You're going to see different things come in and you're like, oh, wow, right? And you're frustrated because one road wasn't opening up. You were in a traffic jam. And now you're going to start to see multiple roads opening up. But you're going to have to, and I know have to is a strong word, strong wording, but you're going to have to be okay with not doing it the same way everybody else does it. You're going to need to be okay with kind of going off the beaten path. And that's going to be very important for you during this time, during this week. Yeah, it is. It is. Keep your ears open because again, Spirit said this twice now, right? You're going to be inspired. You're going to see things in a very different way. The inspiration is going to come. The knowledge is going to come when you least expect it. Open up your heart. Open up your ears. Okay? Listen. We can always be very busy talking, right? Trying to work things out, trying to figure things out. Spirit is saying, listen, that's going to be important. Yeah. And I love this with the mermaid, with the seahorse, right? Seahorses are so small. And even though it's bigger in this picture than a seahorse actually is, what we're going to see is that it's going to be something that's so small that most people overlook, that we're like, oh no, this is important. This is important. And it is. It opens it up. And then the wisdom sits on our shoulder. The wisdom guides us. It leads us forward, right? It's like this owl, the snowy owl right here. Let's see what Spirit has to say. Angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. Blue Jay, I love Blue Jays. It says the time is right to access and master your abilities. Do so with humility and control. Yeah, don't apologize for yourself and let yourself see your strengths, see your power. It's time. It's long past time. It moves us then to our chakra energy, angels and Spirit guides, show me clearly. Guide this reading and show me clearly, angels. This is self-mastery. This is the solar plexus chakra. This is being in alignment with yourself, mastering yourself, saying what it is that you want. It's also listening to your gut. It brings us then to the energy to be mindful of. Angels and spirit guides show me clearly for this week. And I'm not surprised that it's sword energy, right? So words, taking in words, like somebody can be very vicious with their words. So just be mindful about that. But also with the Queen of Swords, you have the Queen of Swords as your greatest strength, but you also have a person who likes to cut people down, who likes to be manipulative with words, and then says, oh, but I'm so powerful. But, oh, look at all the people who have to listen to me. And you're also going to have to slow things down, rest, mull things over. I'm just seeing the thinking man. You're going to have to think. It's like, man, you're going to have to think. Like, you're going to have to sit there and think about it and look at it from different angles and give yourself time to think. Give yourself time to honor the process of thinking and slow it down. Rest is going to be really important to you. So you're going to find that a good night's sleep does way better for you than pushing through and working well into the wee hours of the morning. So just be aware of this during this time. Your subconscious spirit message. Oh, and this doesn't mean that some of us will not have to work into the wee hours of the of the morning, but make sure, if you can, that's why the schedule is going to be so important. Make sure if you can, balance it, harmonize it, and then move it forward. It then brings us to our subconscious spirit message, which is the magpie. It says, reevaluate your priorities. It is time to let go of what is no longer needed. And that's going to be really important. It's like, what are we holding on to? That just we're like, why? Things, people, situations. It's like, why? Why am I holding on to this? It brings us then to our subconscious chakra message, which is balance, the root chakra. At the root of us, we need to be balanced, harmonized. Our energy to be mindful of subconsciously is the Emperor. Is a sense of somebody trying, again, it's like we don't want to be controlled. And this is a person who's saying, you will listen to me. You will. And that's it. And we're like, no, I will not. And that can also be releasing, a very domineering person in our life who was like, you will listen. You will listen. And that kind of stayed with us. And now we're like, no, I'm not. And we're freeing ourselves subconsciously, consciously. We're letting ourselves move forward. But we're also going to find somebody. Like this week, there's going to be somebody who barks orders at us. And it's going to bring us back to childhood, to a bad relationship where we just felt small and inadequate. So do be mindful about that. And it can really set us for a loop. And it's like, no, no, not doing it. It moves us then to our subconscious tarot message. And that is the King of Pentacles. So we come through as the Hierophant. We also come through as the King of Pentacles. We are a powerhouse. We are taking that gift of the Ace of Pentacles, which I absolutely love for you. That gift is coming in. We're taking it. We are embracing our prosperity. We're embracing our success. We're seeing how things are intertwined. We're seeing how we are connected to so much more than what we had originally thought. And we're also stepping into prosperity. It's like, it's my time for wealth and it's my time for abundance. All right, Taurus, I hope this reading has resonated with you. I wish you nothing but light, love, peace, and happiness. May harmony always be with you. I'm sending loving, healing energy to each and every one of you. I love you all and stay safe. Let's end this reading with a meditation, a clearing away of negative energy, a raising of our positive energy as we embrace the power, intensity, and beauty of this week and of ourselves. So take a nice deep breath in, exhaling whenever it feels comfortable for you. May you move forward in peace and harmony. Taurus, may blessings and prosperity always be with you. I love you all. Have a blessed week. Bye.